Hey everyone, this is Sky. Welcome to Sky's Intuition and another intuitive energy reading for you. Let's get started. Oh, look, Ghost came up. Ghost Independent. Twin Flames. Are these all turned over? Wait a second. Yeah, we don't want these all turned over like that. We'll turn them over. So I got it to the mix. Hey, thank you, Divine, for your message. Please protect me in the delivery of it. And please console anybody who's in need at this time. And thank you for your collective message. These are collective messages. Do not make this situation fit your situation. Secret accounts, secrets. Ooh, all this stuff's upside down. I don't know how I put these cards in so willy-nilly, but I did. Anyway, do not make the situation your circumstance, nor the circumstance your situation. Only you know your life. Only you know your situation. Act accordingly and let your conscience be your guide. A joyful union. So there was a joyful union in the past. Okay. This looks like it was in like California, Vegas, Florida. There's palm trees. Somebody looks like they're upset about it though. About this person going off and having fun with someone else. They look like they're upset. Well, maybe they called the police on them. I don't know. But the police are somehow involved in this joyful union. I'm telling you, I did get an earlier reading about something having to do with someone having an affair with a police officer, I guess. Somebody wants something their way. They're stubborn. Give me a moment. Yeah, somebody's tangling with the fairy tale, looks like to me. Somebody wants something their own way. They want it their way, like Burger King. Remember the old Burger King? They want it their way. They're selfish, they're stubborn, they're arrogant. This could be a police officer, you know. Some of them are good cops, some of them are bad cops, you know. This is sexual protection. Oh, yes, yes, yes. This is more information, possibly about the prior reading, Divine. Is it? Round and round, cycles, triggers, and lessons. So someone here, around and around, well, love will find a way, just give it time. Round and round, what comes around goes around. Pain, okay? Somebody's in a lot of pain about something here. Maybe they're constantly in a cycle of this pain with someone. Oh, I never noticed that someone's watching. Look, someone's watching someone's pain. Navigation. Somebody could have been married to a police officer. Navigation. So maybe a police officer wanted to know where somebody was, or they used the police officer to find out where somebody was. Yeah, they could do that. Burning evidence. Burning evidence. Why do we have to burn evidence, guys? What's going on? This isn't, no, it's not. It's not one of my crime cards. Okay? A situation is about to explode. It's about to pop off in flames. Look at that. And we have the burning the evidence. Uh-oh. Somebody wants to come and tell and explode. Uh-oh. That's what we were talking about, weren't we? Round and around. older woman is in pain. Somebody trapped someone with a pregnancy or something like that. Police officer, maybe? Or somebody is a police officer. And something about an older woman being in pain. Poverty. Joyful union. Poverty. So somebody's like running out of money. Navigating, maybe you were navigating through some impoverished time, or you still are. I don't know your timeline. Emptiness. Okay. This is emptiness. Somebody's on E. Obsession. Must have. Must have a baby. Somebody's eating donuts and milk for this baby. Ooh. That's a good thing. I don't know. It's good for the baby, milk and, well, donuts. Sex shop. What's going on with the sex shop here? Pregnancy? Sex shop? Somebody was only supposed to be a sex... Oh, I see. So if you're the older woman, somebody here, you're realizing that somebody only used you for sex, or somebody here only wanted someone for sex and ended up pregnant. Insecure. Poverty. Yeah. Magician of light. So somebody uses light energy, like, So this could be an air sign. I'm just saying, light, air. Keeping you a secret. They want to make sure that you're a secret. This pregnancy. Rose could be somebody's name. Somebody envies somebody named Rose, or Rose envy. Somebody could make up their mind. Yeah, somebody could make up their mind. This person had no grace. I remember when I was a young woman and I worked for a company. I've always worked for some kind of company or civil servant in some way during my working, out in corporate world. I worked with this woman who was very, the way she spoke, the way she carried herself, I was just like in awe of her. She was just so reserved. And I even commented to her. She was older than me. At the time, she was like maybe twice my age. I was in my 20s. She might have been in her 40s. And I said to her, I said, "You're so reserved." And I said, "You have this air." I said, I just admire it. It's so cool. And she said, "I've learned to do what I like to do." Now, I don't know. She had a very tan complexion, and she said, "I play tennis because I like to do it." She said, "The doctors tell me I shouldn't play tennis because of my skin." I don't know if she ever got skin cancer or not, but she said, "I've learned to do what I enjoy doing without worrying about the world." And I was like, wow. But she was so reserved about it, like nothing, stoic. And I just thought that was so, so cool. I don't know if she's still alive. Probably not. But she was just had that. You could put a garbage bag on her and she still would carry it like elegante. You know those type of people? My mom used to say, back in the day when Kmart was a thing, you could buy somebody an outfit in Kmart, and you could buy somebody an outfit in Macy's or Bamberger's back in the day, Bams, and you wouldn't be able to tell the difference. And no, she said the person that shopped at Macy's might look awful, like they shopped at Kmart, and the person that shopped at Kmart could look like they shopped at Macy's. She said it's how you carry yourself. And my mother, many things, but she had a sense of class in her own way. Joyful union, like when we were younger, and she used to dress. Somebody changed. They don't want this. Somebody changed and they've reunited, or joyful union. They united with somebody, possibly with a police officer, because they keep getting it. Embezzlement police officer. Ooh, What is going on here? Political warfare, my way? What is this? There's a police officer here. I don't know. Guys, I don't know. Sexual protection. Somebody's trying to boss somebody or make somebody feel, I don't know. Protection, stage, sexual protection. Somebody made believe so the conversation could have went, do you have protection? Yes, I do. Or you on birth control. I've also heard guys tell me the line that women tell them, I can't get pregnant, or guys do. I had like the chicken pox when I was 3 years old and I can't get pregnant story. Or the women who do that, something happened to me. Whatever it is, somebody claimed they were protected. Ancient mystery. This is round and round, ancient mystery, cycles, triggers, and lessons. So this has been going on for so long now. And yes, we are tired, Divine. Thank you for confirming that we are tired of this ancient mystery. I don't know why. I don't. Somebody in the energy cares, because I really don't know that I do. I don't. I mean, somebody's personal life, you're married, you have a kid, good. You get divorced, that's still your personal business. What happened between you, that's still your personal business. It's none of mine. But if you steal from me, you hurt me, that's another story. Flight risk, somebody's in pain. Flight risk. Somebody was a flight risk or something, maybe because of a pregnancy. I know I couldn't fly because I was in my last month, and my ex had already moved us to the West Coast while I was home, and it was crazy. It was crazy. Directed energy weapons. Somebody's trying to navigate some energy to you, some cop to you. Maybe they're claiming you embezzled something, burning evidence before they get exposed. Burning evidence before they get exposed. Perhaps about to pop off. You get to watch, maybe. You get to watch it. I think you get to watch. But we did see that face, like watching someone in pain and then watching somebody get involved in a pregnancy trap, or somebody's hiding from one. Antichrist, an older woman, might have something to be against God or something. I'm an older woman, and let me tell you something, if not for God, I wouldn't be alive today. There were times I had no one to talk to but God, so I can honestly say that. Poverty. Yeah, when you're in poverty, I've been homeless. When you're in poverty, sometimes people think they say those people talk to themselves. They might just be talking to God for something. I don't know. But you learn to curse. Somebody put a poverty curse on you. Curse of poverty. Emptiness. Oh, these people, they just disgusting. Dear God. Murder for hire. Emptiness. Murder for hire. Wow, this is messed up. Freedom. Somebody's free from somebody who is obsessed with them or a must-have indulgence. Flight risk, I don't know about that, because somebody may have been, but they're not no more. Somebody's sex shop, stalking somebody at a sex shop, or they want to. I don't know how I got that many cards there, but there they are. Oh, because you're supposed... No, I did this a little weird. But we're going to leave it alone. I'm not going to mess with it. It's a weird pyramid. Insecure. Somebody's very insecure. Confession. Somebody is confessing about this murder for hire. That they were supposed to stage something. They're confessing about the curse on your finances. They're confessing. They're confessing because they're exposed, trying to burn evidence or trying to seem like this magician of light after being the Antichrist. Rumors. Somebody may be talking, spreading rumors. And keeping a secret. Keeping you a secret. Paper trail. There's a paper trail here of somebody being kept a secret. Hit and run, nuclear, bad guy. This bad guy was supposed to come in and do something to you. Hit and run a nuclear. Possibly your solar plexus, your creativity, your solar plexus area in the stomach, in the gut. They were supposed to hit you with something and then take off. That was the strategy here from your rival, who really they only like their own skin tone. Like, they're the first person in the tanning salon, and also the first person that says, oh, anybody who isn't, as bright and white as me isn't worth anything. That type of, I'm not saying just that, but somebody is against humanity outside of them, outside of their own race. They don't like people. There's an evil corporation here. Somebody has memories of something, a stranger who's like an animal, was like an animal. They have memories of this evil company doing this. What? What? Maybe somebody doesn't want you to remember something, right? They don't want you to have a memory. They're messing with your memory. Trying to mess with your memory. Let's try these other cards. I haven't used these in a minute. And we do have these cursy cards too. Do you mind if I indulge, guys? I hope not, because this is an interesting reading, even though we're back to the nasty nasties. The people that think that they're so envious that they can't handle anybody being like different than them. Like, I don't know, everybody's raised in their own household. Some break the cycle and some don't. But there are people who believe, because of certain things in their family history, family, whatever, that they are better than other people. They just, it could even be, I don't want to use the race card too much, because it could be money. It could be money. It could be monetary. I'll give it that. It could be the difference between the Antichrist and all of this nonsense here. You can only teach or accident, evidence of an accident. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. All right, let's see what's going on, Divine. Tell us. Accident. This maybe you've been on a bicycle or somebody hit somebody or was supposed to. Change. Something is changing with this joyful union. Disturbance. There's something disturbing this joyful union. Somebody changed something. They changed something. What is this police officer embezzling? Self-love, embezzlement? To somebody who loves themselves, who keeps themselves. Somebody who's trying to do this. Political warfare, death. Something about somebody being arrogant and full of pride. Somebody passed away, and so did their little scheme or something. Somebody passed away, and their scheming went too. So somebody went on an adventure to stage something here. They went on an adventure and they ended up in like maybe on a stage in a sex shop, some kind of industry or something. I don't know. Round and around. Or they left this situation to do something, to go on a sexual excursion, whatever. Gift. Ancient mystery. Somebody's coming back around to give somebody a gift. So somebody may have went off with someone and now they want to come back around. They might have put you in pain, but good news is on the way at the end of this. Flight risk, pain. Some flight risk out of pain. Somebody's pain pain is making you homeless. Painful. So this might have been leaving you out of something, making you homeless, while somebody else got your gift, round and around, ancient mystery, directed weapon. Aid. Somebody here wants to come to you and give you some kind of help here. They're directed to help you. They're trying to find you or something. Readiness, because somebody here is about to be exposed. This is like, get ready, because here I've come. Yeah, somebody's coming in here. The police are ready here to do something. Imagination. Somebody here, the crap is about to explode. Somebody's watching someone. Somebody's imagining. They're imagining this. That somebody is going to end your life. They've got this somebody's imagining it. This Antichrist pregnant person. What is that about? Commitment. Yeah, somebody's committed to somebody who doesn't believe in God, or they don't believe in anything outside of their own bubble. Which, if that's the way you are too, then that's cool. I didn't get one for the older woman. What about this older woman? Divine. Somebody's in a commitment here. They keep going back to the person. 5G, the older woman, maybe on the internet. 5G, networking. Somebody's mad because they're in a commitment because they got somebody pregnant. Strategy. So if you're an older woman, your strategy is just to do your thing, basically, and not give this no, never mind. This has nothing to do with you. Loneliness. Somebody wants to give you a curse of loneliness and poverty. Murder for hire. See, because you don't, curse. Murder for hire. They want to have you cursed to end your life. But you're free. You're free from their obsession. You have freedom. And they want to trap you. Look. And they're trapped. They're trapped in this commitment. You're not. So they're trying to get some. That makes no sense. Justice. Sex shop. Somebody's going to court for stalking somebody. Or hanging around somewhere they shouldn't be. That's all I'm saying. Confession. Nightmare. Insecurity. Somebody is having nightmares about some confession here. They're thinking maybe somebody might tell. Rumors. Marriage, Garden of Light. There's rumors about a marriage here, Magician of Light. That somebody used magic to get a marriage or to do something. There's conflict, keeping you a secret, because somebody left a paper trail. And the paper trail, look at what this person wants to do. This person is the most ridiculous person I've ever seen. This is the compromise. This is the compromise between the older woman and the younger woman, right? Gotcha. Okay. Sweet dreams. They're dreaming about it. They're dreaming that they're going to get the promise of a marriage and you're going to be the person on your knees. And this person's thinking that you're going to be on your knees. Whoever did the best knee-jerk reaction possibly got the most satisfaction or something. I don't know. I don't know. It's weird. It's weird what people value. And it's okay. It's okay. It is okay. There's nothing really, that's the mind can't conjure up. I have met more liars in my life than I have ever known people that told me the truth. That's a sad truth, but it made me a better truth teller. Someone's depressed. It made me value the truth more. My mother always said that she never liked a liar, but I don't know, man. I don't know. I don't know if she always told the truth. A rich lady here enjoyed a joyful union with a police officer. They had a little jaunt. They were in it to win it. Self-love. A main lady. You love yourself. Somebody was, or something changed here. A rich lady. Shh. Created some disturbance here. And a main lady. You love yourself. Somebody was paying a police officer here. Anywhere in the US of A, you decide. Death. A meeting to cause your death through psychological warfare. Yeah, man, these people crazy. Look at how many people are at this meeting. How are we going to create the psychological warfare for the collective? Ooh, like that's what they wanted to do. They wanted death for you. Why though? Adventure. Somebody changed something they were going to do. They were going to go on an adventure, so they changed what they look like. They wanted to change it up. This could be somebody who is bald-headed or shaves their head or shaved their head. Sexual protection. Somebody went on an adventure because they thought they were going to meet somebody that was special, like a celebrity. This is like, oh my gosh. OMG, I know what this is. I think. I'm not sure, so I'm not going to say. House. Homeless. House. Somebody here. Ancient story. Somebody was in pain because they're homeless here. You're homeless. You may be getting a house if you don't have one. Somebody's considered a flight risk and they have to stay in the house as well. Or they're homeless. And how could somebody be homeless and with a house there? I don't understand that. But we're going to move right along. Aid. I don't understand everything. This is going to change. Oh, you're going to get some help. Somebody's coming in to give you some help or give somebody help that's homeless. Or that's what they're coming to you to do, to help them because they're homeless. Readiness. Rich lady. Look at this. Rich lady. Rich lady, not once, not twice, burning evidence. Somebody exposed this rich lady. And I think the police are ready to pounce on it. Imagination. A good gentleman was watching situations about to explode. They're watching to see this situation explode. Whoa, shoot, man. Commitment, pregnancy trap. Good lady. Somebody here wants to go towards a good lady, but they ended up with being the Antichrist or something here. And they're in a pregnancy trap or a commitment of some kind they can't get out of. And so they can only look and get mad. Get as mad as you want to be. What's the strategy with the 5G? Main gentleman has a strategy to do something online to an older woman. They want to do something. Do we have the main ladies up here? So I don't know. Loneliness. A rich gentleman. They want this rich gentleman, somebody who's in poverty, cursed poverty and being alone. A rich gentleman. A rich lady curse this person. They're getting exposed. They're dumb curses and crap. Yeah, murder for hire. They can't find anybody that will curse you anymore. They're all upset. Come on. Are you kidding me? It's all over YouTube. I'm not cursing anybody. These people, you're getting caught. I'm just saying, could be wrong. Somebody's free from this obsession, though. Working, occupation. Somebody's free from somebody who is obsessed from them that they work with, maybe. You're going to get freedom from this person. And judge. This judge is in a trap. because they're hanging out in a sex shop, Judge. Get out of there. What are you doing hanging out in the sex shop? And then we have justice, or the judge is judging somebody who is trapped in some bad behavior. Somebody's getting sad news from the courts. Okay? Nightmare of insecurities. This is success and love. Somebody thinks that success, they're insecure, and so they want to confess to you that they don't believe in love, or they don't believe in success and love, or they've never had success, or blah, 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 blah. Whatever they want to tell you. Magician of light. Marriage, prison. They think prison, rumors that a couple's going to prison as well, because the light is being shown on this. This couple, they're having a nightmare, possibly over this confession, worried about one's going to tell on the other. Yeah, something like that. Look, conflict in the marriage, I'm telling you. Conflict in the marriage because they were keeping you a secret. This paper trail. There's a paper trail. Look, we got marriage here. Somebody was expecting marriage. They thought that this person was only going to be sick for a short while and then they were going to get married. But instead they passed away and now they're all depressed. And they want this, they have to give you this gift because they never actually got married. I don't know. Something here going on with a fake person. Fake. Too much fake stuff going on here. And that's the sad thing, is that it's all like smoke and mirrors. And the only thing is that all I can ask you guys to do is come back, hit the bell icon. I really appreciate it if you do, so that you're notified. And just stay with us. We'll unravel it as the world turns. And until I see you again, I wish you well and justice for everybody. Peace.